And before we start our program today, we need just to give thanks to this beautiful radio, Sport FM 91, which is clock another beautiful year since it's not yesterday, since Saturday. Since Saturday, because we are coming up on program today. Today we have an opportunity to do our own anniversary today. Born anniversary, good anniversary to our lovely radio Sport FM 91.9 FM. Nimot, try to just greet us here in Radio Sport FM.
This Sports FM, it was the first, right? And since then, it has been going on like that, and I think it's the best, right? No, it's not. It's not even. I think I know it's the best sports. It's the best radio Sports FM, and I'm using this opportunity to say happy anniversary and congratulations. More greater, and you guys will go in greater heights and keep doing good. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much. Hello.
Yeah.
I know you have a lot to say about Radio Sport FM because as a day like this, we need to remember the good, the bad, the ugly side of everything. But I know Sport FM, they have done a lot of things that is good in Togo. It has helped a lot of our sportsmen and sportswomen, especially it helps when Togo qualified for the 2006 World Cup. It has done a lot. What can you just say about the Sport FM?
Say happy birthday to Sport FM and say thank you to the director of the radio, the founder also, who have that idea to create this radio.
Honorable Kofi
Akoda
Joseph,
who has that idea of creating this radio in the beginning of year 2001. Yeah, that is it, the 14th of September 2001. It was one Friday, the inauguration and everything started like that. You said it now, the qualification that came up in 2004, 2005 and all those things. This radio have given to the Togolese people beautiful moments, in football, history and all these things. Yeah, you said it now, many sports journalists today have passed here. You will see some today at the national television, some many sports journalists that you listen to today in various radio, they've started here. That means this radio have done a lot of things in the world of sports, particularly in the world of football in Togo here. It's not an easy thing. Talking of a radio that we only be doing sports. You know that here in Togo, our authority does not have what we call sports at heart. You don't have many things in sport, not much activity, but that is what they have been doing for 23 years now. I think we need to say kudos to them because they have done great. And you said in everything there are good side and bad side, and we encourage. We know that the founder, the director, they know what this radio need now to grow. They know it, so let them put their hand into their pocket. It's not an easy thing. We know that it is only one person that is taking care of the radio. So this is also the time to call on sponsors. People sponsorship, people should, because many people, you have big people that used to listen to this radio that say that the journalists are good, all these things, but they need much money to beautify things, to bring more things in the radio, because after 23 years today, the radio, for instance, does not have a generator. For instance, if the electricity people cut off light now, we see that the radio will not work again. You will see at time people we prepare for to bring and to serve news to people, and by the time they get into the studio, there will not be light and the radio could not move on. People will be prepared for programs and there will not be light and all that. Those things are aspects that the radio need to grow in, and also in the thing of salary. Generally in Togo, journalists are not well paid. Talk less of sport ones, they are not well paid. So all those things, there are many things that need to be improved.
To improve. Okay, thank you, Elom. I just wanted to remind our people, especially those who are participating in sports, in any of sport, You know, there's one thing that is not good, especially our African brothers, that we are doing, that I just think is not good. You know, when our father and our mother gave back to us, they keep growing, and by that time we also will keep growing. By the time they get older, it is we that will be giving
Take
them,
over. Yeah.
take over and help them to and feed them.
Yeah.
Since 2002 that Sport FM has been created, I know it has bring many sportsmanship in Togo. It's a lot. Many have become star today. Many, they are not supposed to be where they are today, but Sport FM help a lot to be where they are today. But in Africa, we are always forgot where we come from. When we get up there, we forgot who helped us to be there. Look at those players like Sheyi Adebayo, Agasa Kosi. There are many of that. If not this radio that's shouting their names, where
Helping them to grow.
and now, and this is only radio sport that help a lot of people to know what is going on in the mix of the sport. Let me just tell you something. In Nigeria, it's not like that. In Nigeria, we have Brilla Sport FM in Nigeria, and we have some radio FM that is not a Sport FM. But just because all these radio have their own players, if one players know that this radio always shouting his name, if one way or the other
You help the radio
that radio.
station. Yes.
And that is why you see Nigeria is always growing up every day in everything, because the people of Nigeria give back to where they come from.
The source.
But now in Togo, it's not like that. So can we just bet our sportsmanship, just to know where they are coming from, just to know this radio has been done a lot for them. Today, many of them have a lot of mansions, a lot of cars, a lot of everything. But what built them up is still where it
the
is
same
today.
place.
Yeah.
So is it this problem? Who are we going to blame?
Who will blame? It's it's something natural in Togo. The ways don't
But we need to
acknowledge.
change it.
Yeah, we need to change it, but who will change it now? Everybody will say it's me myself. You said it right. As we are speaking, so there is this program that usually goes on Monday. To talk of the players that used to play
Yes, yes.
of Kelly
With
Akoso, for
Kelly,
instance. And it's a program that used to promote some of the players.
That is a promotion for them.
Yeah, but you will see many of them has returned for holidays here in Lome, but none of them could call, for instance, the person that used to bring out the idea to say, oh, at least congratulations, we are giving you this just to encourage you in the program, for instance. But because of that program, some players have found clubs. Because of, you said it, in 2004-5, this radio promotes a lot of players. But unfortunately, today, there are some players that will not even come in this studio anymore.
Even there are some players that the coach don't want them in the national team, and the radio force the coach to select them.
Yeah, that is the truth, but that is what we assist on every time here in Togo. Even not here only in the radio in Togo, you see some people that brought them in the national team, but after we don't have that culture of giving back. What somebody have given us,
And it's very bad.
When we already made, we always think that is only our efforts and all those things, but no, there are people that push you, there are
That
people that
helped
help you and all those things, and you need to give them back what they've given you. So unfortunately today, not only, I don't know if it is only in Togo, but we are in Togo, here in Togo, we don't have that culture, and it's not good. Like you said, if all the people that this radio have here are promoted, if they could be, they could acknowledge what this radio have done for them, maybe this radio, the image of this radio today will be more bigger, will be more beautiful than what we are seeing now. We will not be here saying today that we are talking of the first sports radio in Africa.
In Africa,
West Africa, yeah. This is the first sports radio. So we cannot be here talking today after 23 years that this radio do not have a generator and all those things. No. So even the studio, it is this year that they've tried to, beautify
renovate it.
to renovate it a little. So it's true. We need, to thank people back for what they have done for us, and that will help us in life. We see some people, even those players we are talking about, even if they come back here for holidays and you need an interview from them, you want to have an interview with them just to, you know, to serve the listeners with it, some of them will not even allow you to have an interview. Because the feel, that is it. The pride is they will feel too big, that but they remember where they come from. So that is very bad for Togolese, and you know, it's not. We need to change that attitude, and it will start from us that are speaking here, and everybody will take it and like that.
What you have just said now, it will start from the journalists.
Yeah.
Because you know, sometimes if one journalist want to correct some mistake, or want to talk about one player that's not doing well, or something about it, you see, at the same time, another journalist will just come up, just like, if you want to do this, I will do that. So it's like,
it's like challenge. You are saying it right. It will start from the journalist, because I've said some players will come back now, you know, they have as their head of communication will be a journalist here in Togo, and at times it's those journalists that will not allow the other journalists to go to that player.
This is my guy,
because
so don't give that guy interview.
They are afraid that if they go, maybe they will give them money and all those things. You know, there is this train of interest, financial issue that make all the journalists that are head of communication to various players not to allow the other to go close to them, because if they go there, they will give them money. That is it. That is the mentality.
They just want to have it to themselves.
Like you said, you know, there are some journalists that criticize him at sometimes, you know, when he is not doing well, and for that they told him, they don't like you here, don't come here, and all those changes will start with us journalists before we'll be talking of the people, before we can impact people.
Yes, you have said it all. I think our partners and our journalists also have been hearing from us that we need to change our system. We need to change. We need to change. If we change, the players also will change, because when we are continuing to eat our back, to eat our legs, it cannot take us to anywhere. So I think our player also should know that today they are up there, and tomorrow they are going to come down and be the way we are. So what goes up, come down. So okay, that's it. Everybody to Sport FM 91.9.